back to my channel. I'm Sarah and you're watching So Beauty Stuff. This week I'm here to talk to you about Collection Cosmetics. So Collection, for anyone that doesn't know anything about the brand, they've been around a fair while. They're pretty big in the UK, but they're not really talked about an awful lot over here in New Zealand. I think their cult product that went really big was their concealer, particularly in the UK. I saw a lot of beauty bloggers over there talking about that. Collection Cosmetics is available at Countdown, I think all across the country, so it's really easy to get your hands on. I haven't tried an awful lot of their products before now, so I have here 3 of their products. I've got a illuminating primer, I've got an eye primer, and I've got a invisible setting powder. I'm going to be trying out these 3 products for you, demonstrating them on your face. This isn't a first impressions. I have actually been using these through the week. And I also have one of these products to give away at the end of this video, so keep watching to find out how you can get your hands on that. So the first product I'm going to use from Collection is the Primed and Ready Illuminating and Reviving Eye Primer. This just comes in a little squeezy tube. I'm going to squeeze out a small amount on my finger, and you can see it literally comes out like a cream. So I'm just going to dab it on my ring finger on both fingers and just dab it onto my lids. So it is completely clear. I can see that it is reflecting a little bit of light, and it has almost sort of added brightening effect to my eyelids. So I do like a little bit of extra coverage color wise on my lids. So what I have been doing is using my MAC paint pot in soft ochre, and I've just been dabbing a little bit of this in the same way, picking it up on my ring finger and just dabbing it onto my lids. And because the other primer's already made my lids tacky, I can just use a really small amount and just dab it until the colour is spread evenly, and it doesn't crease and it lasts really well. The second product I'm going to try is the Primed and Ready Reviving and Anti-Fatigue Illuminating Primer in Warm Apricot. So what this says on the back is a reviving illuminating primer with apricot tinted pearls to lift and illuminate a warm skin tone for a silky smooth base, used with or without foundation. So I'm just going to squeeze out a little bit of product here. I'm just going to smooth it in all over my face. So as you can see, that adds a really nice glow to my skin. It's making my skin look a little bit red when I've been rubbing it, but I do really like that, so I'm just going to give that a bit of time to settle in, and then we'll see how we go. Do excuse my brows, I know they look a little bit crazy at the moment. I'm just, I have the Maybelline Brow Gel tint in there. Okay, so the third product I have is the Collection Primed and Ready Invisible Setting Powder. So it says on the back, an ultra smooth setting powder that contains witch hazel to help reduce and minimize blemishes. So I did actually use this to set my lids as well after I'd put the primer on those. I do find it can get a little bit heavy under the eye. But what I've been tending to do if I do want to do baking is taking a loose translucent powder, this is my Laura Mercier, and just getting a small amount, putting it under the eye. And so that's to set my under eye, and then I like to use this on the rest of my face. Take a big fluffy powder brush, just dab it in, pick up some product, dust off the excess, and literally sit this into my face. And that's all you need to set your whole face. I'll just finish the rest of my makeup and then I'll come back and give you my conclusion. So this is the finished look. I really like the way my skin looks. I definitely think the primer has just that gorgeous bit of a luminosity without too much shine. I'm in a real habit of adding illuminizers to my primers or foundations because I love that glow, and so this adds a really gorgeous subtle glow to that. I do often just put a paint pot on my eyelids, but since adding this underneath, I have actually noticed a real nice difference. It's not crazy, it's not world-changing, really does reduce creasing, which is amazing. I mean, that's my main problem with my eyeshadow, is it starts to crease up here. And the setting powder, I think I'm definitely going to have this in my gym bag. I'm always looking for stuff that I can use on the go that's really easily. Having a loose setting powder when you're on the go can be so messy. So having a really nice pressed one that I can use is going to be absolutely fabulous. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I do have a product to give away. So I have a brand new and unopened Primed and Ready Reviving and Anti-Fatigue Illuminating Primer to give away to one of my watchers. I want to keep it really simple, so just hit the subscribe button and leave me a comment down below telling me why you'd love to try this primer, and I'll pick someone at random and send you this product. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do try any more of Collection's products, please let me know. I'd be keen to know what I can try next. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, it is free to do, and you won't miss any of my future videos, so why wouldn't you? And I will see you in my next one. Bye!